Can you guys hear me? What's up, Fats? Artemis, how's it going, Artemis? Trying to figure this out, Artemis. Holy crap! I gotta catch a fish. It's probably gonna be like a tire or something, but this is only my second stream, guys. The picture looked good, all that good stuff. Can't hear me, huh, Artemis? Think you got jokes. Let's sell that one. Think you got jokes. You should tell that Colonel joke. Let's see if this works. I gotta figure out links. First one didn't work. Thanks, Artemis. I don't think they are working. I'm gonna have to figure them out. It is the rain. Does sound kind of crackly. Hopefully that's what the deal is. Uh, Deep, you're a moderator. You're supposed to be doing this for me, buddy. Oh, you did get it. There you go. Thank you, Deep. Alright. So this is, I don't, if you haven't watched this one, I know Niagara Fats falls asleep to all my videos. But this is basically just an achievement chasing map that I did. If you haven't seen it, it's on I can't say it's the Italian map, Monteriggioni or whatever. This is where I'm at. Built this house. Do a little tour real quick if you haven't seen it. Trying to read chat and run into the walls at the same time is not a good idea. Having a little issue over here. This is so I can eventually get the grape achievement. Originally I was just gonna try to play through. The goal was to play and just keep playing until I got all the achievements, but focus on the achievements. Good night, Fats. Hi, Artemis. Thanks for lurking. Thanks for saying hi. I appreciate you. I also appreciate you taking the time to teach me stuff during your stream. That was pretty cool of you. So we got some sheep over here. Not too many of them. We got way too many grapes over there. That's way more than you need. I hate them things. These over here, these are actually olive trees. Which the concept's pretty cool, but they suck. You got some sort of contraption that shakes the tree to harvest them. Yeah, it sucks. We won't hop the fence this time. But yeah, so this is basically just a let's play, and eventually I pop in the achievements. Thought it would be a good one to actually put on a uh, live stream. Are those your Josta berries, Fats? What the heck are those? Everything's pretty much top price to sell, so we'll probably sell some stuff today to on this before we advance. Hop in this bay right here. Running into stuff. I gotta figure out how to read chat and drive and all that stuff. It's not good. How are you guys today? You guys doing well? Saturday? It's kind of late for all y'all, right? Yeah, at least the old people. No, I think Fat's went to sleep already. Huh. Talking movie quotes again. Let me see if I can get chat on my TV so I can read it. Yeah, Artemis, you're like, I'm in north of Seattle, so we're like in the same time zone. So I think you're in, you said you were in kind of Southern California, Central maybe. Well, that link worked. That's pretty cool. I got one of the links to work. Gonna have to figure out the other ones. But alright. Trying to get this on a bigger screen so I could read it. Central Cali around Fresno. Is it hot down there, Artemis? You got fires and stuff? Just go sell this. I could technically sell it right here, but I'm gonna go to the store so if you guys haven't seen this map, you can see it. This is just OBS, Deep. I YouTubed some how to do some stuff today. Tried to add the links and whatnot, but as you saw, some of them weren't working. But apparently the timed one is working, so maybe I just don't have them enabled. Maybe I forgot a step. I'll have to revisit it. Yeah, California's always hot to me. Up here in Washington, it barely gets over 60, except for June, July, and August. And June's usually around 70, August 80, or July 80, and August 90. We tend to not go outside up here and not when it's August because it's too dang hot for us. These signs are killer. I think I just got stuck on them. Oh my goodness. What did you use, Deep? Were you just using OBS as well? Oh my goodness. I hate the traffic on this map. I should turn it off. And then the fact you can't run over signs. Yeah, 100's way too damn hot. Um, what did I put in here? I put in a streamer bot deep. That's added to this. '80s and '90s is pretty good during the summer, especially with uh, Fats down there checking out the islands and always by the water. Yeah, I don't go outside when it's 100. I mean, I mean, it's probably only been in the hundreds, like maybe twice in the last 20 years up here, but you ain't gonna catch me outside in 100-degree weather. I'll be inside where the air conditioning is. Yeah, it is usually humid by the water, Fats. I'm gonna just cut through this stupid uh, field because I don't like the traffic. It tends to get pretty humid here too because it's always wet around here. Like always wet. Yeah. I hear you, Artemis. I would stay inside a lot too. In Washington, it's hard to go outside because it's always wet. It's annoying to be just constantly wet, and it doesn't like rain. It just like drizzles all day. We're like, you just feel like you're sitting in water and it's cold, not nice. We're like a lot of other places, when it decides to rain, it just rains, gets it over with, and then it's sunny again. That's the one thing about like coaching football around here is for us it's hot in August, right? I just got done saying that's like our hardest month. So you're all wanting to have like any kind of coaching gear that you wear is like shorts and t-shirts, and then by November it's freezing. It's in the 40s. My depth perception is a little off here. '80 to 95% humidity deep. That's not good. That's way too much humidity. Yeah, I mean, the rain is nice, Artemis. Like I get it. People that don't have rain are like all about it. But like up here, it just gets old from basically October, sometimes until like July. That's all it does is rain, and you're like, geez, we'll never stop. But I will say that like the springtime when it's because like we get so much rain, everything's green and nice and pretty or whatnot. And then in the springtime when it kind of gets a little bit warm, it's nice around here. Right now it's been warm enough this summer that everything's kind of brown. I'm gonna go a different way to the store. Again, like I don't know if you guys. Oh my goodness! I find it odd when you hit these little trees that you just come to a complete stop. But if you guys haven't seen this map before, it's gonna take this route. This is the same map I was streaming on yesterday, and this is the one that Krusty did the Fine Foods on. So if you ever watched any of that, but I'm not near. I can't remember Krusty's farm is. I think it was kind of towards the center of this. I'm clear on one side of it. I wonder if I could sell it right there. Oh well. I actually wanted to go that way. Let's go that way. Deep, if you, like you were doing, if you see anybody come in, that just share the link or whatnot. At least say hi and whatnot. In case I don't see him. As you know, it's a lot easier to see you in blue. Which, speaking of which, hold on a second. Yeah, the moderators, as I start, stuff starts going on, like, I don't know. I was talking to Billy the other day. I think I might have mentioned something to Fats earlier today. And then, as you guys see in the Discord, my deal is, yeah, I don't have 5,000 followers, but I'm trying to help you, help me, help everybody, right? So, as you got like stuff to, as I get stuff put in here or whatever, try everything out. I don't care. Post all over stuff. I don't care. Helps us both learn, right? Eventually, I'll have to figure out how to put somebody in timeout too. So. Don't push it, Artemis. You're the only one in here that really knows what's going on. I don't know how to put anybody in timeout yet. The one thing is I can't really see who's all, like, how many people are in the chat or watching or whatnot. Is there a way to put that up on like the chat screens and stuff, or do you just have to go to? Maybe I have the wrong chat screen up. I don't know. So you can't see them either, Artemis, in yours? Or are you talking about putting people in timeout? Maybe we should talk slower. Starting to add too many questions. Thanks, Fat. It's all four of us, right? 'Cause I think I'm in there too. Because I got it on my TV. YouTube screen, 5 now. Done in OBS, okay. Not try to do timeout either, okay. Well, hopefully I don't have to put anybody in timeout, you know what I mean? Which is one thing about the FS community, I find that most people are pretty cool. Or maybe it's just the FS community that I'm in. I think Artemis has got a little bit bigger reach than most of us. So you might find some not so cool people, I don't know. And the Deep got a little bit of a reach as well. The Deep, you probably have people from different avenues too, right? Because you play a lot of different games. You kind of got a rotation of different games. Thanks, Deep. I actually think you might actually have the ability to do that too. You still hear crackling, Fats, now that I'm not in the rain? I, I personally hear kind of a little bit of a buzz, but huh. Is it bad? When I talk, you hear a crackle? Hmm. Okay. You still hear it? I ain't really changed anything, but move my mic a little bit. I might need a ground thing. The way it's hooked up right now. Do you still hear it? I did unplug and replug. Hmm. Is it tolerable? Hmm. Well, I'm a bit unclear to start with, Fats. My Southern Canadian accent. How about now? Does it sound any better now? Or did I get really quiet? Or did that completely mute me? Is the same, better, Okay, you guys are giving me mixed signals now. You guys are like a women. Just playing. Well, I don't know how to fix it right now, so if it's tolerable, we're just gonna go with it. Sorry. The crackle's not very loud, or I'm not loud. You guys, I'm killing myself here. All right, I'm gonna go with it. Thanks, Steve. So the way I have it hooked up, I got some. It's through my headset, so it's um, got some pretty interesting wires going on. I think I need a like a ground loop to add into it. It's probably what the deal is. I was messing with the gain on OBS, so if it's not really changing, that's not helping. The other thing is the way it's set up right now is my voice is going through the capture card as well. So it's the game and my voice through the capture card. Um, I think I might have answered that for you, Artemis. Thank you, Deep. Um, so I had an external mic, and I don't really like it. Mainly because I move around, and it's a cheap mic, and I don't have a boom yet. So like it's hard as ways away from me. So, and I broke my headset, so I got a new headset, and I'm just using what is this? I don't even know what the headset is. Turtle Beach headset with the mic. I believe it's Atlas. It's not real expensive. Okay. Can you hear when you watch the last couple videos? Ooh, damn. Brakes suck on this thing. I don't know though. I actually haven't recorded that many with this headset. I think after this one, I'm just gonna dump the stuff in the sell point. Huh. Did that change anything? Yikes. Maybe speak some more. Okay. Like talk. I got you. Talk again. Um, yeah. So I think I'm gonna sell the next ones at the little sell point I have up there at the farm. You think that fixed it? That'd be kind of cool. I unplugged a different piece and plugged it back in. Say more than 2 words. I just did. Say more than 2 words. That's exactly what you said, Fats. Now he's probably going to type a whole message telling me to stop telling me he's sleeping. No worries anymore. I bet you what it is because the way it's set up, I have a splitter hooked up to the headset, and so I bet you what I need is a ground loop in between. Also, it looks like sometimes I'm hitting the red on my. That's probably not good either. Probably hard to tell too with the rain, huh? Maybe, I don't know, different crackle. Wake up and go to sleep. But yeah, see, if I don't have that crackle, Fats, you'll just keep sleeping. You hear crackle still too, Billy? Let's try this. Is it any better now? Hello? Sounds different to me. What's up, Billy? Welcome in. Back all the way away from truck. Like that? Yeah, Billy was in yesterday, so I don't know. Let's try this. Let's see if any of these work. That's not gonna work. Let's go in here. Let's go like this. Actually, let's try this way. Let's try it this way. Nope. You gotta figure out the links. So while we're doing this, we'll take a look. You probably hear it more when I'm like this, huh? If it is there. This is what I got. Original grain. I got 91%. It is we gotta sell sorghum. Raising the stakes, I'm at 86%. That's with grapes. Thoroughbred, 72%. I gotta ride the horse. The plot thickens. What was this one? I can't remember that one. Highly cultivated. Oh, I think this one is fertilized. Highly cultivated, 27%. Gotta cultivate, and it's so easy. Is at 24%. So, like I said, I was using this to um, get all the achievements. I just play around, test out how to live stream. Whoa, Nelly. Okay, the other reason why I was selling all this stuff is because... Oh, wait. Oh, commercial because I was saving. Sorry, guys. Um, Let me turn this down a little bit, too. Okay. Where are we at here? Thanks, Deep. Yeah, you probably are supposed to say "Whoa, Nelly" when you're riding the horse, not the tractor. Thanks for coming in, Artemis. Have enjoy your dinner, enjoy your kids, buddy. Appreciate you stopping by. What are we doing here? I think it was this one. Let's visit it. No, that one needs Harborside. That's not the one either. Is this one? Yeah, it's this one. Weed large. So I think that that one here, this one needs to be cultivated, right? How come I can't get that thing to come up? There we go. Let's buy it. Let's see what happens. Start cultivating. Oops. Pretty soon I'm just going to have moderators watching me though, so it is what it is then, I guess. There we go. I think I asked too many questions too fast. I don't think any of you told me how you're doing today. Hopefully well. They were harassing me about my mic making noise when Billy came in. How you doing, Billy? Did I lose you guys? You wake up at 4 again, Billy? Yeah. I know it's kind of late for y'all, you guys. It's only 7:12 here. What's that? About 10 o'clock for you guys? 9? I always forget exactly what time you guys are on. Doesn't take me long to forget stuff. Have you guys seen my stream bot come back up again? It's supposed to do it every so often. I saw it do it once. Yeah, thanks for staying up late with me last night, Billy. I appreciate it. The first stream, helping me out, learning. Why did that guy do that? Yeah, I'm afraid to ask how you do it truly, Billy. It's a big deal you had on Friday. Yeah, your fields in Australia map look huge. This map has update too, but it won't update, and I don't want to unload. I guess it's unload it. It's not the words I'm looking for, but delete it or whatever, and then reload it, and I might lose all my stuff progress. So I'm trying to get through it and just move on to another map. Billy, your friends could come over to the chat too. They could come to the live stream. I still think we need to figure out how to get Brian 10,000 subscribers so he puts a video on YouTube. Yeah, you don't want to really update a map while you're doing a series, that's for sure. Lose all your stuff doesn't work. Um, I heard some people were having trouble with the addable triggers that just had an update. I just totally screwed that up. Which I actually updated that one, but it was one of the triggers that I didn't. One of the ones that I don't use. Right on. Thanks, Billy. That's awesome. I'd like to see what he's doing on like his side of your trip with that, to be honest with you. And you have somebody else on there too, right? You talk about Brian more than whoever the other person is. Brian seems a little bit more active. I see him comment on your episodes. What the heck is going on here? Okay. I find it kind of odd when I asked you guys all about the plow that you guys use. We all said a different one. I find that kind of odd. I thought we were gonna all be kind of similar, but yeah, Fats. Billy and I both lost subscribers too. I like just lost 3. I told Billy because Billy gained one last night, I believe. Um, I was gonna catch him. We were gonna meet at 40. I don't know what's going on. I've had a couple of times where I've lost 2 or 3. Like they were getting rid of like YouTube was getting rid of bots or something. I don't know. Brian and Indy are the other 2. I'm not sure what that is. This is the foursome the group, but he burnt out on Farm Sim, so he playing Black Flag and Gold Mine. What the heck is going on here? My tractor just kind of kept going by itself. I couldn't stop it. Nice. Thin blue line. That's cool of him. It's cool of him to jump into that stream last night as well. I don't see him in here today yet, but that's okay. Shay. We were gonna name my son Shay actually. It ended up being his middle name. Hi, Deep. How, I know Gasoline Billy knows, but I sent a question out to Rusty and Krusty on my Discord. They might have just joined the Discord and turned off all the notifications. I don't know, but asking permission basically to create a multiplayer challenge. So kind of in the works, I guess. I'm still not positive I'm going to have the time to do it, but it sounds like fun, actually. And technically, that's why I was asking about the plow. That's one of the things. Trying to see if everybody was on the same page. I didn't think we were all going to be different on it. Thought we'd all kind of be on the same one. I don't know how I missed these spots, but okay. Apparently, when it gets wet here, it gets muddy. Because I'm struggling. Look at the tire spinning. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. Gas. Yeah, trying to think. Trying. If you guys know any maps of crossplay that, I mean, basically it's gonna be four of us, so that have four of like the same size map, not same size plot, not the same size map. Um, Not the one that they did already. Um, That'd be awesome. Try to figure out a good map to a do a challenge on. A mold board plow? That's like the in. I'm not gonna give you guys a commercial again. That's like the in-game plow, right? Is it or is it a mod? I don't know what a mold board plow is. It's not one of these. Is it this one? Is this the one you're talking about? Or maybe this one? Yes, this bigger one at 59,000 or the. You actually like this thing? I can't stand these. I don't know why I have these, but so I think this is the one that somebody's mentioned. Yes, Titan. This one. Okay. Really? I think you're a psychopath, Spats. I think the one that's in four equal sections deep. I don't think that one's gonna work for what I want to do. I know what you're talking about though. I was thinking about that one and I was like, I think there's too much stuff on it. Oh, you want it challenging? I wasn't trying to make it that challenging. I think Gasoline Billy will quit if you make him use these ones. Be honest with you, he he'd probably rather use this one on the biggest field you can find. or even this one. Yeah, this is the one I usually use. And then if I'm like low money or whatever, I'll use this one. Um, but I started. Uh, Rusty Money showed me that the big one, the slide one that I posted, and I'm starting to like that one because it strings down really. Yeah, Billy, it would be faster to use this hand one for sure. Oh, you were joking, Fats? You don't like this one? Or you do? I think you're insane. Uh, if you haven't, I don't. Do you guys get challenge? You know, you must, because Fat or Billy's been trying to get the achievements as well. This cotton baler, you can use it, and it's basically like a cheat mode for getting bales. As you know, when you do cotton, it's usually like I think you have to sell like 40 bales, um, and this is like one strip, and you make 40 bales. Um, a normal cotton bale is like half a field makes a bale. You end up with a bale and a half for a whole field. Mm, huh. I just left this running. I shut off auto start or whatever that was, Billy, and now I just leave everything running, running gas out. I'm not quite sure what map you're talking about. Is it? It's a downloaded map, right? Has to be. You guys ever use this truck? It's pretty cheap. So the other thing is I gotta finish this so I have room for mods. And a map. I definitely don't have room for a map. I don't have the ability to put stuff in files like you guys do, which I get. It files take up space on your computer, but the mods and stuff takes up space on what I could put on the game actually on console. Oh, sunflower. So that's a little bit of spelt. I think I just made everybody leave my stream and start looking at maps. I don't think that's a sign of a good streamer. Thanks, Deep. Thanks for sticking around. And you stayed awake. Well, Fats is still here too. He's awake. Oh my goodness. Oh, you're playing too, Fats? I got you. Multitasker. I have trouble keeping up with chat and um, doing other things. I get sidetracked in the other one. Yeah, no comlands, no farmlands, and right. Yeah, we're pretty much all done with Ronita, right? Well, I'll be done in 2065 the way I go, but the rest of you are all done. The porcupine one, I was actually thinking about doing something else on. I don't know about that one. There's a couple. What? Google says flatlands, Texas, or somewhere in, which is, I believe, what Deep was talking about. Huh? I think. Porcupine Mountains. That is a pretty cool map. I was actually, well, everybody right now is doing. I think that's one that's got donkeys. Lumber mill on it, so they're doing a lumber mill challenge with donkeys lumber mill. But like, I don't want like a whole bunch of stuff on it. So kind of like farmlands, but not farmlands, right? So. Which that map was perfect for the challenge that they did. I really liked that. That was a perfect multiplayer map. I was already doing a multiplayer with a guy that was just starting out on Farm Sim on that map. Looks like I got everything on here. Okay. Where's my... Where's my horse there? I don't think I rode my horse today. Smoky Mountains. You don't want to do... Like, you don't want to do two series on the same map, do you? Whoa, whoa. How the heck did I get in here? Now I can't get out. Okay. We'll ride the horse. Check out what we got going on. I got equipment everywhere. These are all cultivated. What is this over here? You did 2 on Ronita Island? What was... I don't think I saw the other one. What was the other one? I've only seen... Well, I have seen people do the other challenge, but not very many, or the other challenges on Renita. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna really need a head start. Yeah, I think that actually is one of the maps I'm thinking about. Fats. It's like there's nothing on it. I don't know. And the the plots are pretty similar. Like, 'cause like, for the most part, it's to try to start up somewhat similar, right? A loggy one on the Ronita Island. Huh. That's interesting. You did one where you cut all the trees, and then the next one you couldn't cut any trees. Way to keep it different. I don't know if 44 farmlands. Is it riding? So we're at 100% riding. Okay, so we'll put this away. We'll put spot in a pin, clean them in advance. If I can figure out where I'm at. But like, even if there's nothing, like the main focus I have is so we all have kind of like the plot is the same, right? Like we all have a plot for like Renita. We could all got a plot for 40 grand. Um, Preferably, like Renita is a little bit different because some people would have had like a ton of trees and some people would have had zero trees. But you know what I mean? Like to have like you buy a plot for 40 grand. It's got nothing on it. We got to make the field type of thing. Um, so we're all like somewhat in the same starting spot. The other so like the main thing is that was I'm thinking start off with like a spin the wheel type of thing. See who goes first. Um, and it's my challenge, so I'll probably just go last and have you three spin. But I don't want to talk too much on an actual YouTube video, but um, whoever gets first spin, you get to choose uh, your brand of tractor. And your brand of tractor also coincides with your brand of everything. Um, can I see my... So like the options would be, that's what I want. Um, so the options would be like Case, Class, John Deere, and then the one that's going to be hose pretty much is in the small tractors is would be New Holland, which I might add that to a download that has to be in there. So whoever got the first spin gets to pick what brand they want. Which the real issue comes down to you pick your brand and then you gotta figure out what you want down here. I got mods in here, but So New Holland would be a little bit better, but expensive. That's just the start of it. And then the goal is to have 5 mods we all add. So once you spin, so like, I don't know, if it was me and I spun and I chose Kloss, I don't know if there's any cheaper ones, but say I chose Kloss and this tractor I'm cool with, right? But I know that I'm gonna want to add this harvester, so that might be one of my mods. Does that make sense? I get 5 mods I can download, but we'll do all the spinning stuff first, and then add downloads. And I'm sure that like some of them will carry over. Like that's why I was asking about the plow, cause like let's say like Deep was talking about this plow. If he did, wants this as one of his downloads, I don't need a plow. I'll just use this one because we can color it, right? None of us want these stupid things. Wow. Fats was saying he wanted this one. The other thing is, so like you don't have case. Well, we already know we're gonna use one of these. We're gonna download a plow. One of us is. But let's say like, where's a good example? So let's say like lawnmowers right now. Um, what I would say is the K brand would be okay with case. The Samaz would be okay with John Deere or Claas, and then you might have to use these ones for so like uh, New Holland's yellow and blue, right? So you could use this yellow one, or we could download this stupid double bar, or even this really dumb one. You know, like you could say, I want this one. That's my mod. Uh, so for one, you can't get lumberjack or free paint on console. So those ones are out. I was thinking probably have to take Colossus out because it's a little bit overpowered and we all be using it. The goal is to try to get different us to all use different things, right? But yeah, so when it comes to implements, sorry, I don't mean to cough in you guys' ear with my staticky. But when it comes to implements, it just got to match your, for the most part, match your tractor. So like, yeah, New Holland could use this one, which would make more sense to use this one. I don't know if anybody's gonna use this baler or not, but because usually everybody comes down here to the bigger balers, right? You waited so long, huh, Billy? Sorry, buddy. And then so it'd be 5 mods for all of us, and then I was actually gonna add some mod. Like we could do all DLCs. I am not big on precision farming, but we could put it. Um, and then I was gonna Oops. I actually don't like this one, so probably not that platform. But liftable bales and pallets would be one of the mods that I'm gonna put with the map that we do. I don't know if it'll have a download or not. This pallet silo with auto load trailer would definitely do that one. Um, so this one will actually auto load trailer. Nah, it's a one tile type deal. So that I kind of I'd like to have big properties too, so that we have enough room to expand on that, right? Um, I don't have a lot of downloads on this, but I was thinking 5 downloads for the map, 5 downloads that I want after I know what I got to do. 5 downloads for deep, so he knows what he wants. He knows what he wants to do. 5 downloads for gas, 5 downloads for fats, so on, right? Like so. And then the other thing is that I think we were gonna. Um, I don't have a ton of DLCs. I think you probably have more than I do. The other thing I was thinking to add to it is that every month, like spin. So like we do a month. Every month we spin. I believe this is that one tractor. Maybe I should run it for you, but our trailer. Um, we spin a wheel, all of us, and our names are all on it. And since there's 4 of us, no One's Land is pretty big fields, but not all equal. Equal-ish, but not the same. You don't have king leg? Really? Huh. Well, we technically don't need it, but I was gonna say we could fish for money too. Um, Because I think about the only thing that really comes with it is that tractor, the JCB. That's not what I'm using, so. DLCs aren't really that important. Um, but anyways, what I was saying is we could, first of all, sleep till the next day. So everybody spin and say two, whoever wins out of the spins gets to pick a mod for the next month that we all add. And then since there's 4 of us, if like say 2 people picked one name or it was tied or whatever, I was thinking the lowest guy on the draft. So the very first spin, whoever was lower. So if Billy was first and then Deep was second, that if there's a tie in the second part of the mod, the second Deep would get the choice of the mod and they would move to the front or something like that. So that way, when you get if you win the like lottery or spin or whatever, you kind of get an advantage of adding a mod that you want that maybe nobody else wants, right? Like if I add a if I have Kloss as my tractor brand or whatever, um, yeah, I don't want Fats to have to buy DLCs just to play. I would rather go without them. Yeah, there's the DLCs don't really add that much. If we don't have a DLC, we're probably not gonna notice if we don't download it. Especially since there's, I mean, None of the DLCs. Where's the mods? None of the DLCs. I mean, I'm not making you drive a Mercedes tractor. Um, I actually don't know. I don't even know if I ever used the Plains and Prairies pack. I definitely don't use the Straw Harvest pack. I've never used this Nexec pack. The only one I have used is the Highlands, but I could deal without it because we're not using the JCB. As far as Discord voice, sure. I really don't know how to use it though, so I have to learn that as well. Sounds like you do know how to use it. Coming from console, we don't. You know, Discord's kind of new to console, right? You don't have to use it on console. Oh my god, I was watching chat. I mean, that's just kind of like the start of it. Plains and prairies. Um, I think you just use, like in my server, the voice thing at the bottom, you just use that, right? You create a channel on there and then you use it. That's like the easy way. But then people could join as we go, right? I don't know. Sounds like Fats knows how to do it, so he can teach us all. Like I said, like I always say, teach me something, I'll teach you something. We all learn together, we get better. Um, yeah, I know console has some sort of Discord thing. I'm telling you right now, I struggled with it. I have people trying to get me to get on it. Uh, I kind of struggle with Discord anyways. Um, I know I got the server and kind of faking it to make it, but I don't really know either. But there's, I don't know. I don't know if you guys can see this, but stop, horse. Um, so this right here says friends, friends, Xbox, and Discord. And then this is talk and stream in Discord. This is the problem though, is that I had some serious issues. Uh, even getting this connected. My buddy's saying, "Do you even game?" Because I've been showing offline. Maybe I should answer him sometime. 26 required mods. Holy H. Yeah, I'm not trying to get one of those maps where you have to download everything, unless it's like 26 mods that we all pretty much download anyways. You know what I mean? Like I don't, where you just download random buildings to download random buildings that you never use again, and then you forget to delete them off because you don't know if you need them or not. I ain't trying to do all that. Um, I have a feeling though that the other thing is that whatever map we choose, the big three turn four is probably going to choose that map because it's probably going to be the best map to do it on. I also have a feeling that they're not going to answer me. I still have a question for Zorch from when he was doing the competitive challenge that he hasn't yet to answer me on. And like I said, I think Rusty and Krusty muted, probably joined the Discord and then muted it. Where are we at with this horse? $78. Doesn't look like there's anything to do this month. Quick save right here. Running low on commercials. Sorry, guys. So I can do cotton, which I don't want to do anymore. Sorghum's in April. Oh, I didn't know they stopped when you... You should have permissions in my Discord. Gas? Why? Is it not letting you do something? Yeah, maybe that's the other thing is we should just set up a multiplayer map and see how we can communicate to each other or something someday. Play around just some random map that we'll have. Just to see how that works. So riding's at 100. Come back here. What kind of horse runs away from you when you're cleaning it? The voice channel is locked? Multiplayer comms aren't so good, but we can try. Yeah, I know that on console, we usually end up just putting in a party chat. I might actually have the voice channel locked completely. It says you should have the ability to set up voice channels. Status allow. You should be able to create and edit voice channels. Gas. You should have permission to do all that, guys. Unless I just have it like so nobody can. I don't know. Again, I'm coming from console. These are the things you guys are supposed to tell me is broken. What was I doing? I forget. Nothing. I'm going back to bed. Actually, I better check the animals. Spot has food. They have food, but they're probably full of wool. Let's go check that real quick. The one thing about the chat is it's usually like a proximity chat, kind of like Call of Duty. I don't know if Call of Duty still has it, but where you could hear people that got close to you. I'm not a big fan of Call of Duty, to be honest with you. I know on console we usually just we just usually create a chat on Xbox or the console, right? New Hope actually might be a pretty good map. There's not a whole lot on that. It's kind of similar. You don't like New Hope? Boo? You're the one that brought it up and then said boo. What? I'm gonna go sleep. Don't like New Hope? Maybe you looked at it and said boo. Okay, I got you. I had issues with it. I know that though. When can you sell that stuff? Grapes are... That's not the right one. Grapes are May. No. Cod is not good. It's not good. I haven't seen Green Countryside. I'll check that one out. Problem for me is I can't download anything right now, so I have to like go to one of the people that does a map review and watch the review because I don't think it'll tell me right there. Yeah, it doesn't tell me. I'm at like 98% on my downloads. Which boo. That's boo. There's a couple of things that I really don't like about COD. Fats. One of the biggest ones is it takes up like almost all the memory I have on my Xbox just to download every game. The game every year. So like they create it so if you're on console, you're only going to be able to play COD because you can't download any other games. Second is the other way of playing it is to stream it like on Game Pass, but then you know you're slower than everybody else in FPS games, right? Yeah, so that's what I was talking about. I was having trouble. Uh, where is it? So right here, I have trouble setting this up for some reason. I don't know why. It won't link up my Discord. I'll have to check it out though. I already did that. Yes, for Discord, it says that when I load it every time. Huh? I guess I gotta write them again. Come on. Yeah, the Discord should work with Xbox. The problem is me. That's usually the problem with everything that's technical. With all technology, the problem is me. I know sometimes it appears that I'm learning stuff really fast and know what I'm doing, but it's not always the case. Yeah, that's usually how I learn everything. I've been watching the hell out of YouTube, but my links aren't working today, so I gotta go research the YouTube again. That's pretty much how I learned how to do all this stuff. Watching YouTube videos, just like a little kid. I'm just waiting for kids to start getting taught by YouTube videos. Teachers just record their class and then put it on YouTube and you just watch it. Sounds good. Good night, Fats. Thanks for joining. Thanks for staying and chatting, and I appreciate you. Thanks for getting get let me know when you're gonna go to sleep instead of just falling asleep to my video. I will say I've taken many naps to that Bordeaux guy though. He is also because of the time that I will watch him. It's usually like right after I get home from work. But okay, stop running away from me. So I think we're just gonna go back to sleep because, yeah, we rode the horse. Everything's good to go. Is there anything we're selling today? Nope. I think we sold everything anyways. Just move on. Percentage on thoroughbred right now. I was hoping to have a ding so I could wake up Fats, but I'm at 84%. Might just ride that till the end, make it so we get one, but we're gonna advance here for a second. My bot hasn't been talking either, huh? It should have talked again. I'm definitely gonna have to use these, figure these streamer bot stuff out. I might have to just restart. That might be the problem, is I never restarted the computer. No. So you're answering the bot, yeah. Let me see. It should stay on the stream, right? Yeah, so we go here. Says it's connected. Enabled. Random. Current excluded history. What's the export? Hmm. I don't know. Yeah, I'll have to mess with that uh, tomorrow. Figure it out. Maybe mess with the. Is the mic still crackling, or did you guys just quit talking about it? Dealing with it? Is it terrible? Is it totally different than yesterday, Billy? No. I'll put you all to sleep. Still a little? Okay. So I'll have to look into that as well. Deep says he's half deaf anyway, so. Okay, so. I didn't notice it yesterday. Are you on your phone or are you on your computer today, Billy? Grapes are. I know. I gotta slow down. I asked like 14 million questions. Also, it's the same as yesterday. You were on your phone, right? When your wife was laughing at us. Uh, that is one thing I have noticed is I ask way too many questions, way too fast. I need to slow down on them or speed up chat. One of the two. So you could hear it better on. You could hear the crackles more on the headset. Okay. You can't hear it quite as much on the phone. Are you on the computer deep or on your phone? Well, obviously you're hearing it on the phone now, but okay. So you should be on the headset deep, and you should be able to hear it more than on a phone, I would imagine. I noticed that like on a phone, you don't notice a lot of stuff because like you just turn the volume up. You don't realize that they're really quiet or whatnot. What's up, Rusty? Thanks, Deep, for acknowledging that you got there. I didn't even see him. I was like, why are you posting Rusty Money stuff? Thanks for joining. Um, I don't know if you ever watched this, but this is basically just achievement chasing. Um, these are the achievements I have left to get. Original grain, raising steaks, thoroughbred, the plot thickens, highly cultivated, and it's so easy. Um, and I'm trying to get these done because that's about all I had this playthrough for. And I need the download space, console issues. And then trying to learn how to do this streaming stuff and get stuff worked. I try to put in links, but they don't seem to be working. And they're telling me my mic is a little crackly today compared to last time. Alright, Deep. Thanks for coming. Appreciate you, dude. I'm gonna lose all my moderators here in a second. Later, gas. Appreciate you as well. Thanks for coming 2 days in a row. Or are you talking to Deep? Maybe you're talking to Deep. I don't know. So collecting grapes, gonna sell them when the price is right, and then hopefully bust that one open. All right, thanks Billy for staying. Gotta have somebody knows what they're doing. You in Iowa, Rusty? I thought you were in Nebraska. You like visiting somebody? I know. You said quick. You wanted to say a quick hello, and now I'm asking you questions. Well, thanks for coming in, Rusty. I appreciate it. I appreciate how much you try to help out the us little guys. It's awesome. You seem like a really cool dude, from what I know. All right, what was I gonna do? So I came to April, or wherever, whatever month we're in, because I want to plant sorghum. I want to plant sorghum, right? Right, guys? That's what I need to sell. Where's my tractor at? We're gonna do it this way because I don't know where the heck I parked it. There's one. I don't want. Well, maybe this one. I appreciate you guys, Billy. Like, honestly, when I started um, doing was it the Renita Island challenge? I was like, I had already tried YouTube several times. And I was like, well, at least if I do this, I'll have it on. Cause I don't know. You're probably like me, where you make this cool thing on Farm Sim and you want to show it to somebody, but you can't because you don't have it. You know, hey, look at these pictures I took with my phone, right? I didn't think that I would meet the people that I met, and you know what I mean. It's gone farther than I thought it would already. Not that it's gone that far, but where did I park my? I think it's over here. I think my planter thingy is over here. I don't know what the difference is between a planter and a seeder, to be honest with you. Um, I get the concept, but I'll call them both the same thing, right? So this is a seeder. Will this do sorghum? I just kind of buy on this one. I'm just kind of buying stuff and throwing it everywhere. This will not do sorghum, so I was buy the thing I needed. Good lord! Like I have two harvesters just because I was like, well, I had too much to harvest, so I was like, I'll just buy another one. Now they're all over the map. So I'm like, if I need to harvest the field, I'm like, this one's closer. I'll take that one. I try to make it uh, a thing to actually put stuff away on the like Ronita Island and stuff after that I'm done filming. But then I'll try to strategically stage it as well uh, for the episode, right? So I don't have to go so far. It's already kind of set up. I think this might be a little heavy for this tractor, but It's gonna open up. No, it's not, huh? There we go. There you go. Completely full. So we'll just put a worker on this one. I think the worker counts for so whatever the so one is. Yeah, that's what I do gas too. So I don't have to hop around so much. Like I'm gonna work on this field, so I'll take everything over to that field and just kind of park it around. So it's all right there. Okay, where's my other? This thing needs gas, but that still won't work. I need a different. So I'm gonna go to the store, and I'm gonna buy another planter. What you think about that, gas? I don't even know where I'm at here. I'm going this way. Another mod that I wish we could have on console is the follow me mod that some of the PC users use, where you could just have it, you could set it up and they all follow you to the store or wherever you're going, to the field. You ever use that, gas? It looks like it might be kind of hard to set up. Why not lease? That's a good question, to be honest with you. This, when I first started out, I just had this tractor. It was driving me nuts because of how fast it'll go, or doesn't go, I should say. How long have you been playing on PC? You said, I thought you said you played on PlayStation originally. Are you fairly new to the PC? So I need one of these, right? So I haven't used it, but it's not super hard from what you've seen. Um, I mean, I guess it probably isn't that hard. Sorry about that. Fuzz in your ear. Let's just get this one. You don't need anything extra. Yeah, let's buy it. Let's pull a Crust 2 and buy it. And we'll sell it next episode. So have you been watching Crust 2's Well, you must have because you were like you commented about the all the rules being just thrown out the window. Um, I was watching this one today, and he was like talking about how he was feeling like he was way behind on the decoration of the island. I found that kind of amusing. I need some more seeds. After these quick messages from Walk the Plank Brewery. Oh, too late. That was the wrong one, anyways. Seeds. Get the liftable one in case I have to move around. Where'd they go? Alright. We're just going to cut through the fields here. The roads here suck. That's another thing on the map. On the map is I don't want the traffic roads to be like this. So European maps are usually like this. I prefer not to play anyways. No, I play PC since 15. I had PS, and then I bought console just to play when I'm tired of sitting at desk. Oh. Yeah, I don't know if I'd want to play at a desk. I don't know. Could come in handy, but it would come in handier for a boom mic. I could tell you that. Look kind of weird with a boom mic. Me sitting on my couch. So, I think we'll actually put a worker on this too. And we'll go find Spot. Maybe. Actually, what we'll do is we'll see if this is even counting. I don't know. %84 on Spot though. Let's see here. We're at about 2 hours of stream. Probably ride Spot till we pop, and then call it a night. You alright with that, Billy? Or did you already fall asleep on me? Phone smack you in the head. Or am I the only one that does that? Yeah, sometimes that 70-inch big screen is better. But the problem is, now, you're talking the recliner. That's how you fall asleep. End up in the drink. Those recliners put you right to sleep. I know that. I have enough trouble on the couch. been known to knock my head a few times. Yeah. I think it was on Ronita. I was playing. I was taking a load to the store, and next thing I heard was splash, and it woke me right up. I was like, "Oh crap!" And I drove right into the water. That's when you know it's time to. I better shut this off and just go to bed. We'll figure it out tomorrow. People ain't getting no episode tomorrow. Time to go. I do think this map is pretty cool looking. Um, just like the Walla Zebra whatever. Um, that one's pretty cool looking too. I like the look of it. Um, the countryside looks really cool. The colors look really cool, but they both have some issues that I'm not too fond of. But this one's just did one update. Um, the Homestead Challenge was really cool. You did that on a PS5. Yeah, it has its limitations, right? I mean, that's everything I do has its limitations because it's on console. I don't have a PC at all. Um, I I did FS22. I did. I was doing not really a challenge, just kind of a farm build, and was playing along on Calm Alliance. But I didn't even know any. I didn't even know either any of the three at that time. And then I don't know the cap thing you're talking about. The heck is this? I didn't know there was a yellow building over here. Oh, maybe I did from Krusty's. Huh. That's interesting. Oh, that I actually really liked Calmlands. That map was pretty cool. But like you said, it's already been done, so I don't want to copy it. And like trying to create a challenge, but inevitably I'm a end up copying. Even if I try not to, I'm gonna end up adding stuff from everybody, right? Yeah, like um, I don't think Fats understands console at all. Like I was watching his video. I was watching his video today, and he was asking something about console players and lumberjack mod, and I'm like, no, we don't have that mod. That whole mod is cheating for console. Wish we had lumberjack mod. Like I can't stand having to get the stump grinders. They're too expensive and they're a pain in the butt. Caprock off That's the one he just created that and never played, right? He just did that not that long ago. And you like buy a piece of property and you like sell a bunch of stuff off it or something like that and kind of redo it. Let's see where we're at. Ooh, 92%, Billy. We're at 92%. Be prepared for that loud wake up call because I haven't shut it off yet. I was hoping to have it pop off while uh Fats was in here. Wake him up. So you just randomly play PS. Well, I guess when you're filming, you don't really care, right? When you're not filming, I mean, play on whatever. Now you probably have all your setup to the to the to PC. You have to like relearn everything for the PS5. I'm gonna have to figure out what this how to fix the crackling thing, I guess. I was hoping to learn more about the OBS and stuff for tomorrow. Yeah, the biogas plant. But don't you like delete? I guess it's delete. Sell or delete everything but like certain things off the biogas plant too? You could do both, but yeah, that's what I was trying to say is that you got everything set up to record off a PC, um, and you either have to do a complete different setup on the PS5 or disconnect and reconnect, right? So house plot and shed and buy biogas. Yeah, I think I watched that video where he set it up, and then he never played it. It's got to be getting close. 96. I'm amazed at how long it actually takes to get all these achievements. Have you got them all yet, Billy? First time using buildable cow pen mod. Is that the one that Rusty uses on the competitive challenge? Is that the cow pen you're talking about? I really like that cow pen. Um, the problem is though, is that you can get so many cows in there that you end up having to. All you do is figure. Uh, you're constantly trying to get food for them. That's what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I kind of like it. Um, it's really cool if like you're gonna do like a like an actual cow farm, cow ranch or whatever, because you can kind of make it look like you know, you can do whatever you want with the build, and the gates and stuff look pretty cool, and the fence and stuff. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Got to drive 50 kilometers in a. I think that's the first one I did. This thoroughbred one seems to be forever. Like I feel like I've rode this horse, rode to death. You know, although the cultivating and the cultivating, the planting, cultivating, and that was a weird glitch there. Fertilizing one, they really seem to be taking forever. But I've heard that they don't cross saves, so, and they didn't seem to be crossing saves for me. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hey, you awake, Billy? I am. We did it. There's thoroughbred down. Yeah, I rode the heck out of this thing. Like I rode it like how many times did I ride this horse just in this stream? Good Lord. Oh, now what are you doing up there? Oh my goodness. Um, this is the only time I've ever used a horse in FS25 at all. I don't normally use horses because I'm like, what the heck are we gonna do with them? And you know, not really a big fan of horses in real life. Thanks, Billy. Thanks a lot. Appreciate the congrats. So, where are we at now? Achievements. So the plot thickens is going up. That's at 31. Original games grain. So sorghum is at 91. I bet you I could probably sell the grapes and get that right now, but we'll wait. Actually, you know what? Let's go sell some grapes. See where we're at. You've just been driving around in circles on Renita Island and you haven't got the 50 kilometers? What the heck? Is it counting? I I don't know about FS25, but I noticed in FS22, it seemed like some of the maps they just didn't count them. I don't know why I'm using this truck. I could have just walked them over to that sell point, but that's okay. that Ronita Island isn't really that small either. It's actually kind of a big map. Looks small, but it's not. But that's basically what I'm doing right now. They're out there planting it right now. I'm fertilizing it. So and that's why I was buying all those fields and cultivating it. Do you have does your I don't know how PC works. Do you have like I was showing you my achievements? Do you have it like this where it tells you the percentage? Which I don't know why these aren't going up again, but whatever. I have a feeling this is not going to be quite enough, but whatever. Well, that sucks. So you can't see. Then you don't even know how far it is, or if it's broken, or what. He's actually had quite a bit of grapes there. It's almost a full load already, and they still got some left. Oh, we got one more left. That would kind of irritate me if I was trying to get the achievements and I couldn't see where I was at. I don't think this is going to be enough to pop, but be warned, it might pop and wake you up, Billy. Oh, it is enough. 2 in one night. It's California gold, baby. So now I just have the ones that I think are the hardest. I mean, well, selling the sorghum's not that hard. I technically could just go buy sorghum out of that thing there and sell it right here and get that one, but so where are we at here? So I got 41 of 45. We had the sorghum run. I think that's the fertilizer one, cultivated, and the planting one. Get her done. Which we're not gonna get those done today, that's for sure. Is this guy still put fertilizer in here? Or is he just driving around in circles like he was last night? That's how Brian got it? Just buying it and put it in the sell point? I mean, it is a thing. Yeah, I mean, if I wanted to pop it right now, I could. Maybe if we don't get it, well, I'm planting sorghum, so It's kind of a waste of time to... just do it that way if I'm planting sorghum. Um, I am kind of curious why these aren't going up anymore though. Like this one should be going right now, right? And this one should be too. Hmm. Where's the other one? This guy just driving around circles too? Don't do it. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. But these planting and fertilizing and cultivating ones seem like they take forever. Oh, forgive myself. Yeah, we're cheating. Yeah, that's why. I was like some um, Deep's tractor. I was like, I'm not gonna say anything, but I think he's cheating. But I also thought that he's like kind of effing himself too. I'm like, I think you need a bigger tractor on your bigger farm, or else you're gonna be screwed. Why did it do it like this? The way workers do things are weird. I don't know what to do with myself now. It's been about... Yeah, I could do that. What's the biggest... What's the biggest... My main concern is that... So I'm planting sorghum. Does sorghum count? Okay, so I'm getting the plot thickens. The fertilizer is counting. But this one's not going up at all. So does planting... Do you have to plant a certain crop? Will sorghum not work? That's, you unlock it by sowing a total of 100 acres, about or hectacres. Yeah, he should have a bigger tractor. That is for sure. Yeah, he definitely needs a bigger tractor than that one. But he's like a month ahead too. So using any seeder or planter, you can use AI workers. Progress does not carry over between different save games, so you must plant the full amount on a single map or save file. So that is one of the ones. That's what it said on Google. It says bean, maybe soybeans. It said planter or seeder, so I'm assuming it's just because I don't have it. I haven't reached what I've done on a different save file yet. And then it's not registering. It just registers weird on the fertilizer one. But I'm assuming I just haven't made it to 24% sowing on this map yet, which is crazy because I've got so much going on. So I could use these and plant something else. But I want to make sure I get the sorghum too. Okay, so what was I doing? I guess I'm going to do a quick save. And that's not what I wanted. I wanted this. And what did I use? This one? I think. Which is 4 meters. And you need 90 horsepower. This one is 6 meters is all. I thought actually it was working with the oilseed radish. That's a good question. I did plant a bunch of oilseed radish. But yeah. Actually, I think I will end the stream here, Billy. And anybody else that's out there in chat or lurking. As I know I'm not going to pop anymore tonight. And I'm just going to let these workers go. I'm probably going to buy a huge tractor or something and start planting as well. I might try to stream again tomorrow. Not at the same time, a little bit earlier, so you don't have to worry about being up. Just to try to get my links working, and then maybe if I could figure out how to make my mic better. I'm assuming it's still kind of crackly. But yeah, thanks for staying with me, Gasoline Billy. Nah, you're not running me off. I was planning on getting off anyways, but then I was like, well, I'm really close on this grape, so I'll try that. And we popped that one too, so we popped 2 of them. But yeah, thanks for staying with me, Gasoline Billy. Thank you to Deep South Gaming, Niagara Fats, Artemis, Rusty Money Gaming for showing up. Appreciate all of you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Makes me feel better about talking to myself while playing video games. Well, get to talk to you all in chat this way, but yeah, you get it. And I'll see you next time. I'm Walk Walk. Deuces.